realized that I made a big breakthrough on my Forex last night, and I wasn't even, it was more just God's timing and providence, and you know, he's in control of opening the doors and stuff. And you know, I was doing my persistence and keep on pushing and pushing, but you know, I got kind of like I was kind of giving up and shit, not trying all that hard, because getting code from my programmer in Ukraine, especially since the Ukraine war started, has been very hard to do. But whatever, I kept paying him and kept asking him to do shit, and you know, it was just very hard to get stuff from him. But hey, last night some code showed up that was what I was waiting for, and I looked at it and I'm like, wow, I'm there, I'm done now. This is what I needed. So and it wasn't by an act of my effort or might or something like that. It was more or less like providence and God's timing. And yes, I was persistent. I wasn't lazy. I kept pushing the ball, but I mean, I could just as easily say this shit should have worked out 8 years ago or 5 years ago or 13 years ago or whatever. I've been working on it for probably 15 years, maybe more. And so then I started to feel bummed out. My first thought was to be bummed out, like, oh no, I guess Forex is going to work, but maybe communication algorithm is not going to work. Maybe Kathy isn't going to work. And so then I started to feel bummed out about that. But then I quickly corrected and thought, you know what? It wasn't by effort that this worked out. And if I stay persistent on those other things, I bet you they'll work out soon too. And it's God's timing. And then I started wondering, why is it like this? Why do you basically gotta fucking die to get your dreams, you know? Like, and I had this thought, and this is what this is the purpose of this video, is to share this concept, which is, as you die, God is in a sense vacuuming up your consciousness. You don't even, parts of your consciousness are missing that you don't even know are missing, because awareness only has awareness of what it has awareness of. And if there's parts of your consciousness that you used to have that you don't have anymore, but you don't have the awareness of them anymore, then you don't even know they're missing. You only have awareness. You only know what's missing to the degree you have awareness of it. But part of death and dying and becoming stupid and stuff is losing awareness, which means you're missing faculties and features and characteristics and details about yourself that you used to once have, and you don't even know they're missing because you've lost awareness of them. So follow the whole idea here, which is, I think as God vacuums you back up to heaven through the process of you dying here on earth, or deteriorating or entropying toward death, you're moving toward death, and along that journey is more and more dumbness and stupidness and mistakes and blindness and error rate. You know, everybody makes more and more errors and all kinds of crap. The losing of awareness. As you're on your journey to death and dying, those pieces of you that you're losing on, I'm pretty sure they're going back to God. And I think in exchange for vacuuming you up and you dying, I think he's got he exchanges with you the fulfillment of your dreams that you came into this world with. So we all come into the world with certain hopes and dreams in our hearts, and some of them we get to come up with along the way. God probably knows which ones we'll come up with along the way before we're even born. But the point is I think for God to be a fair and just God, I think he's got to exchange to us, like, perhaps, maybe this explains the phenomena of why when you give up on shit, it helps you to move closer to fulfillment of it. I think that as we die and we lose that granular hyper awareness of things, and we're just dying, we're no longer connecting our heart and our emotions to how God's treating us and the outcome of situations and stuff. You know, I think as we're dying, I think he's exchanging to us our dreams. So the more we die, the more dream fulfillment we get. That's the crystallized postulation I'm making here, which is that as we die, God fulfills our dreams because it's an exchange process. There's some sort of fair and balanced nature to this that God understands, that I don't fully understand all the details of yet, but I haven't thought about it for very long, just today. And apparently as we're dying, he's exchanging dreams for our consciousness and the quality of our awareness and all of that. Could even be simple things as the biological years of our lives. You know, as our lives get cut shorter and shorter, he could also be exchanging things too. I don't know. But the main concept is there's a barter going on, or an exchange, or a trade, or something. Let's call it an exchange for now. And that what's being exchanged is your life for your dreams. If you have more life than you have it with less dreams, as you lose your life, you get more dreams but less life. Interesting thought. Give it some thought and let me know what you think.